right. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Mayor. You must be at the airport. Not to put your business on blast, but you must be in Terminal B, Gate 9, drinking coffee. Good morning. I'm sorry. Tick in your throat? What? It's frog, Jamie. Oh, my bad. That's what I meant. Frog in your throat? Good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Oh, gosh, the dog is going to be chewing on the bone. Sorry, y'all. There's nothing I can do. Do you see my construction in my yard? Wow, I know you guys are jealous of all that disgusting dirt and mud. Gross. So anyway, today is Thursday, which makes it date night, which is interesting because I'm not speaking to my husband. What? But marriage is a fairy tale. Michael is a prince. I don't understand. Why aren't you speaking to your husband? Because marriage is not a fairy tale and Michael's not a prince. All right, take a minute. Take a minute to compose yourself because I know you're shocked. All right, you good? Okay, good. So I want to tell you about what went down in my house last night. And I don't really care, to be 100% honest with you, if Michael doesn't like it. See what a good wife I am? Joyelle, I knew you'd catch that. You Jamie sister. You twinsy. All right. So I've been extra youthful. Oh, amazing. All right. So last night I'm in the kitchen washing dishes. Now, if you've ever washed dishes, you know that in that space, it's very loud. The water's running, the dishes are clanking, right? Michael is sitting at the kitchen table, which is now, thanks to my expansion, 457,000 yards away from me, which is glorious, with my son. And they're just talking, manly things, I suppose, about, taking women's rights. Who knows? And Charlie and Olivia, Tristan Davis, we are so glad you're here. So Charlie and Olivia are in my shower, okay? Taking a shower, which really means wasting my body wash and getting water all over the floor. Am I right, mothers? Am I right? So anyway, I hear Charlie screaming, "Dad! Dad!" Right? I don't know. It's a smudge. I don't know. Who knows? I got 3 kids. Could be anything. Could be boogers. Could be tar. Could be, a dead bug. Who knows? Right? So anyway, I hear Charlie screaming for Michael. But Michael can't hear her because he's now in the new wing of our mansion. Right? I have my hands in the sink. So I'm wet up to my arms. Right? So I go, "Michael." He doesn't hear me. He's going to be 55 and has selective hearing. "Michael! Michael! Your daughter is screaming for you." I suppose I could have shut off the water. Now that I look back, I could have probably shut off the water. But I was all into my rhythm, right? I was in the dishwashing rhythm. Anyway, I say, "Charlie is screaming for you," which means she got out of the shower and is standing in our hallway soaking wet. So he says, in front of my son, "What, are your hands broken? You can't go deal with her?" And my son looks at his father like this. Now, this is a teachable moment. You want to know why? Because the day I hear my son speak to his girl or his wife like that, I will smack Daffy Duck, smack the ever-loving shit out of his face. Yeah, remember when Daffy Duck used to get smacked and his bill would end up on the other side of his head? That's what would happen to my son if I ever heard him speak to his woman like that. So I'll be damned and a pig dipped in all kinds of shit if my husband is going to speak to me like that in front of my son. Sorry, just not going to happen. What, are your hands broken? I'm sorry, I'm over here washing dishes after I just cooked dinner and worked a whole day. Now, I know you worked a whole day too, and I won't take anything away from that lovely behind-the-desk job you have. And I know you're speaking to our son, and father-son time is very important. But I don't really care if the Pope himself came down and told you it was a good idea to talk to me like that. It wasn't. So I calmly shut the water off, dried my hands, and followed my husband. And he walked fast because he was scared. That man had he has not walked that fast since high school. I'm going to tell you that right now. He got to my bedroom and I grabbed him by the shoulder and spun him around and said, Michael, don't you ever speak to me like that in front of my son again. And he looked dead at me and I said, because if our son ever spoke to his woman the way you just spoke to me, I would beat his ass. So don't turn me into Lorena Bobbitt up in this mug, okay? Okay. So he said, well, okay, well, weird. Well doesn't sound like you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry, I lost my mind. Well sounds like I'm going to try to justify what I said. Here we go, mug. I pulled my sleeves up. Okay, give me the well. Well, you act like just because she's calling my name, I'm the only one that can help her. Is that what I acted like? I don't think so. I was elbow deep in dishes while you were sitting around talking cigars or golf or whatever men talk about at the kitchen table. Okay? And your daughter was screaming your name like a lunatic while she was getting water all over my floor. So, the moral, Michael, of this story is, you don't have to like me. You don't even have to love me. But in this house and in front of my children, you will respect me. And he was like, I understand. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad. Because I'm not a great packer, but I can pack your shit in about 2 seconds. Here's the thing, folks. We have a job to do, okay? And I love my husband. I love my husband, okay? I love him. But you're not going to speak to me like that in front of my son. So that for 1 second, my son thinks it is masculine or empowering to speak to a woman like that. No, my son is going to think, holy shit, oh my God, this is scary. No, Dad, don't do it. But the way my son looked at my husband was like, oh shit, yeah, Dad, tell her. And guess what, folks? They become who we are. Ladies, be honest. How many times have you said, oh my God, I sound like my mother? A lot. And it's not always the best traits. We don't always pick up the best traits from our parents. So we have to be extra careful about the way we speak in front of our children. So we are not speaking, and I will not speak to him because I said my piece, and when he's ready to apologize, and he will, because Michael's grown. Like, Michael really is on some grown man shit. Michael will apologize. I'm not worried about that. But the moral of this story is, First of all, I need to drink more. Because if I was buzzed, it might have been, I don't know. No, probably wouldn't have been good. The moral of this story is we just need to be cognizant of the way we speak to each other in front of our children, because they are listening and it does affect them. So when Max was going to bed last night, I said to him, I want you to know that what Daddy said to me was very disrespectful. And I don't ever want to hear you speak to any girl like that. Do you understand me? And he said, yes, ma'am. And I said, I understand that people say things they don't mean. They say things out of anger. But Max, it is your job to make the woman you love feel respected when the time comes. Do you understand that? And he said that he did. But I really think that that conversation needs to come from Michael. It's one thing for me to tell Max to act like a man. It's another thing for his father to tell him to act like a man. So part of Michael's apology is going to have to include apologizing to his son and letting him know that speaking to his mother that way is not cool. Michael doesn't have to like me. I don't like him every day. He doesn't even have to love me every day. But he has to respect me in front of my children. It's just not negotiable. And my coffee is delicious. Now, I'm sure there's some of you that are watching this going, well, you know, Michael's perfect and you're not, so blah, blah, blah. And I don't really care what those people think, because I know there is a Michael fan club and I love it for him, but he's still not going to disrespect me in front of my kid. He's just not. And yes, April Roga, you are right. Morals are caught more than they are taught. Absolutely. It is a learned behavior. When boys see their dads beat their moms and they start beating their wives, it's not like their fathers taught them how to beat. They pick up on it. All of that. Nah, you can't. No one is perfect. I totally get it. I am not perfect. But I don't disrespect my husband in front of my children ever. Ever. I don't really disrespect my husband, actually. But on the rare occasions I have come out of my face, because let's face it, we all know that I have, it's been when the two of us were alone, typically in the car. I would never disrespect Michael in front of his children. I just wouldn't. I wasn't raised that way either. My mother and father, if they had problems, and I'm sure they did, we never saw it. So, Jenny McPhee, I knew there'd be one. I knew there'd be one. Everybody, Jenny thinks I'm disrespecting my husband in front of the world. I told Michael I was going to do this coffee talk last night before we went to bed. I said, I'm not talking to you, but I'm going to do this coffee talk tomorrow, just so you know. And he said, oh, I knew you were. I said, okay, just making sure. I'm not disrespecting Michael. I love Michael. But I will remind all of us that who we are in front of our children is who they become. That's just a fact. And as adults, we have to do better. We don't have to like each other all the time, and it's okay to argue, but we need to be more cognizant. We need to be more cognizant of the way we speak to each other in front of our children. We just do. Because had I let that go, my son would have walked away from that going, yeah, what are your hands broken? And then, y'all, it would be a sad day for Max. A sad day for Max. Whew. Somebody would have to come get him. Listen, and Coffee Talk is, again, it's just a reminder for all of us on how we can think about things differently throughout our day. Maybe somebody will watch this and go, you know what? My husband and I kind of do disrespect each other in front of the kids. We need to be better about it. And we do. All of us. See? Even the Sullivans. We just need to be better about it. Listen, guys, my brand of real is not for everybody. There was one other thing that I needed to tell you. There was something I said I was going to tell you. I can't remember. Oh, reminder, this is not what I wanted to tell you. That will come to me. But reminder that the sale at State of Style goes through the end of December. But you guys have to order, I think by the 18th, to get your orders for Christmas. stateofstylegewelry.com, use the code Friday to get 25% off your total order. Please don't order after the 18th and then cry that you didn't get your order by Christmas. Please. Hold on. Shake your love. I just can't shake your love. Okay, so, Belinda Gray, good. You ordered 2 days ago and it already shipped. We're working really hard to get orders out because I know how important Christmas is for people. Hanukkah starts next Tuesday. I love you guys so much. I was going through your messages last night. Oh, the movie trailer. Yes. Whoever just wrote that, thank you. I wanted to tell you guys that I saw the first cut of our movie trailer last night, and it is so good. It needs to be cleaned up. It's not perfect. It's just the first cut. But guys, it is so cool. I cannot wait until they give me a link that I can share with you guys. You guys are going to be the first person I share it with. I'm so excited. That is what I wanted to tell you. It's so cool. And they used a Beyonce song in it. And it's so badass. And like Gabrielle Union is so badass in this trailer. And the movie just looks so like such a thriller, not like a horror, but like a thriller. You know, it really like keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's so exciting. I love it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to share it with you. I literally said, I'm like, when will we have the final cut? Because I want to show it to you guys. I don't know when I'm going to be allowed to show it to you, but I was so proud. It was such a full circle moment. No, I didn't block her. No. Anyway, I really can't wait for you guys to see it. It's so exciting. Okay. I love you guys so much today. Have a great day.